Hello everybody, this is Robbie and welcome to the final PBS Kids bonus, where we take a look at Xavier Riddle and the Secret Museum. Now then, and time for us to say the true goodbye to the PBS Kids game series. And if you like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified about my latest videos. If you like this video, hit the like button and comment about what you think about this series as a whole. And with that out of the way, let's begin the grand finale. The true one.
We're getting something!
Yep.
Look at all these awesome games!
Look at all these awesome games. And also, yeah, look at all
these awesome games to play!
Yeah,
Ready
look
to
at...
play some amazing games?
Yeah, look at all these games to play! All 3 of them.
Woo!
We've already played Hidden Heroes. We just gotta do one more thing. Delve into a story creator. So, why did I save this one final game for last? This is why.
The Broad ready to create an amazing story? Choose a book from one of these real-life writing heroes to make a new story just like theirs.
5 separate books, each with their own choices.
The Bronte sisters.
Let's
The Bronte
see.
sisters were creative people who love to pretend. Charlotte, Emily, and Anne wrote lots of great stories. Hey, let's create a story about us pretending.
How do you know this? Oh wait, you read. Wait. Reading is fun. Why is he
One
just...
rainy day, Yadina pretended to be
Alright, so let's see. The choices are Ringmaster, Bug, Diver, and Astronaut. A diver. A diver. Probably because, rainy day. Diving.
One rainy day, Yadina pretended to be a diver.
Okay. What? Nothing interesting? It's like, one day, Yadina pretended to be a piece of paper that's an astronaut, a diver.
Come on! And Xavier pretended to be a pirate.
Okay then.
A pirate.
Because, see.
And Xavier pretended to be a pirate.
Oh boy, great editing there, guys. And Xavier pretended to be a pirate. Wow.
Yadina and Xavier pretended they were inside.
We got a library, a garden, a pizza palace, a castle. They're already inside the library in real life, so that won't work. We don't want to feed these guys too much pizza. Seriously, we don't want them getting early obesity, because a pizza palace, 1, it might not survive long, and 2, it won't do good for them in the long term.
A castle. Yadina and Xavier pretended they were inside a castle.
Yeah, can we actually do something?
Suddenly, they pretended the floor turned into...
Seriously, you're just adding the pretend. Okay, I think it's to help kids' imagination. Yeah, lava would probably burn them alive, so... we'll pick it and see what happens.
Look, when suddenly, they pretended the floor turned into lava. I'll save them.
Okay.
So then, Brad pretended to rescue his friends as... Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun! Oh boy. You've got Bike Man, Brad, and a Butterfly. All of them terrible hero names. Brad is the only one that actually rhymes. Name's Bike Man.
A butterfly!
Screw it.
So then, Brad pretended to rescue his friends as dun 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 Bradman. Yay, Brad, our brave hero!
Wait, Bradman. Again, nice editing.
Xavier and Yadina were proud to have such a brave friend as they climbed aboard Brad's rescue.
Boat.
Xavier and Yadina were proud to have such a brave friend as they climbed aboard Brad's rescue boat. That was amazing!
Wow.
The end.
Yeah, we can't get to the... Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, better skip the part where the boat burns and they eventually have to rescue themselves again. And sorry, Brad, the boat idea was fine, but it didn't work out in the end.
Choose what happens next in your story.
How are we supposed to do that when it ended?
Thanks for telling such a surprising story about us. And pretending some amazing things. Just like the Bronte sisters.
Pretending some amazing...
Nellie Bly.
Alright, next up.
Mary Shelley used her imagination to write stories that were totally different from everybody else's. Some of her stories were spooky. Ooh, let's create a story about Xavier. Your way.
Toggle voiceovers, okay. So, like... I mean... Sure, we get to learn her name and that she created spooky stories. That's it! Gee, I wonder if we're going to pretend.
Xavier was walking in the woods when suddenly something happened that was very
surprising.
Xavier was walking in the woods.
Still with these cardboard cutouts.
That was very surprising.
He was surprised to discover that he was made of paper. The world was made of paper. Xavier started going through an identity crisis. Actually, no, an existential crisis. Now you gotta decide what happens. I kind of wanted to... sorry, I couldn't resist.
He came face to face with
a book monster, or a ghost, or a supervillain. A book monster would actually be surprising. No, just...
He came face to face with a supervillain.
Great music there! He suddenly came face to face with a villain! And play the happy music! Like, what? That fits just about as well as the funeral music being played. Okay, whoops. Okay, that fits just about as well as my previous sentence, because I was stammering, meaning that the joke won't work anymore. Yay.
Story. At first, Xavier tried to
be invisible.
Yes, be invisible.
Why does he have this smug look on his face? Like, I can't pull it off. I just look like I'm skeptical. Be invisible.
At first, Xavier tried to be invisible.
Nothing happens when you click on them.
But then, Xavier decided to be...
brave.
But then, Xavier decided to be...
Like, seriously. Oh, dang it, I didn't hear what he said.
But then, Xavier decided to be brave.
Finally, an edit that sounds natural.
Xavier stood bravely, holding a wand, a piece of broccoli.
Oh boy, a vegetable. Oh no.
A piece of broccoli.
I'm tempted to pick that, Because I want to know if they just go the stereotypical route of, uh-oh, the villain didn't like vegetables. Well, that's why he's bad. I don't, something like that.
A piece of Xavier stood bravely, holding a piece of broccoli. To Xavier's surprise, the supervillain said,
all of these options. No. Let's boogie. Let's giggle. Let's eat pie. Let's be friends. And I wonder if kids will come back to this as after watching a hero show and then be like, where's the fight or something? Like, I don't know. Again, probably not the right demographic, but I guess it's just be kind. Also, the villain hasn't even done anything at all. He just stood, like, seriously, all he did was just stand here going, like, what is his plan? Is he gonna say, what? Is he gonna say fuck or shit or something? Oh no, a bad word. And also, that was a subtle reminder that the video isn't for children. Fuck you, YouTube Kids thing that automatically sets videos for kids even though they clearly say fuck or shit or something like that. No, it just looks pretty and okay, stop before we go on a tangent.
Let's eat pie. To Xavier's surprise, the supervillain said, let's eat pie.
Yeah, meanwhile he's just...
Wow, didn't see that coming.
Yeah, meanwhile it's just like standing there menacingly like, what? That's all he's ever done! He hasn't done anything at all! Oh, not once try to antagonize the hero or say anything at all or even laugh. Seriously, this is the worst villain ever.
Thanks for making an amazing story about me. Your own way. Just like Mary Shelley.
Your own way? No. If it was your own way, you'd have me literally type out a story from scratch. No. This is choose how you want the story to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Choose from 4 options on how we want the story to go. Because, can't have an epic battle between good and evil. No. Let's eat pie! That's a great conclusion. These kids don't know the first thing about basic storytelling, don't they?
Now, Zora Neale Hurston.
Also, didn't you said Mary Nellie's stories were different from the others. This is just, this difference is just like, this one sucked. Mary Nellie's is good. And
Zora Neale Hurston wrote all kinds of stories, and she shared them with people all around the world. Hey, let's create a sharing story about Brad.
Wow, she shared them with others around the world. Wonderful. Can't we say that about any author? R.L. Stine shared his stories around the world. Jeff Kinney shared his stories around the world. I shared my stories on YouTube because I can't publish them because they're terrible. Oh, childhood stories video coming soon, guys. Shameless self-promotion. And, they don't tell us anything about her. They just say she wrote stories and shared them. No, fun fact. And she was, I don't know, against slavery or something, or the first black author, or anything like that. No, just she shared stories. I feel like they're just saying, come on, let's begin the story. A man, or something like that. I'm not hearing them. Why is this guy tumbling around all the time? Why is he just like? Is he like the comic relief character? I don't. Again, I haven't watched this show, so.
Brad was writing his new comic book alone in
Art
the
room.
art room.
That makes the most sense. Okay, quick question. Why does the museum icon just have a bird's nest with an egg in it? What the hell? Oh, what? If you told me this was the museum, I might believe you, but this? No.
The art room. Brad was writing his new comic book alone in the art room.
Too bad we can't actually show him or animate him writing it. No, that would be too much effort.
When suddenly Brad saw Lonely.
Oh, great. They added the word lonely in there. Sorry, Mummy and Octopus. I guess you won't be able to make a grand entrance and make the story good. But we can try.
When suddenly Brad saw Lonely Octopus. Aw, poor lonely guy.
Oh, the poor guy. Hey, Brad, stop being spooked about it. He's lonely. He needs a friend. Like, seriously, now they play the dramatic music?
So, Brad decided to share his comic book about
Agent Chaos.
So, Brad decided to share his comic
I just love this, like, whoa! Not bouncing like, oh, I'm gonna attack or something. No. Yeah, and he's just smiling.
Reading Brad's comic book together made it so hungry. Reading Brad's comic book together made it so hungry. Sharing makes everything better.
Yeah, sharing. Yes, reading the comic book together made him hungry. But, I mean, we could have it be like, it grabbed Brad, it took him into the treasure chest, and now the other two heroes need to go on a quest inside of the chest to rescue Brad. But no, it's not gonna go that way. It won't go anywhere at all. It'll just be stuck here in this blank white void with this table and seats. It's with a frickin' cardboard all the frickin' time and just having little effort put into it. Oh boy. I'm sorry.
So then they decided.
Again. Yay. Great. Yeah, just like, have a dance party out of nowhere. I'm so hungry. Yeah, let's dance. Whoa. No, I want to eat. Dance. Like, these two are actually food. This is...
So then they decided to make strawberry jam. That story was awesome!
No, it fucking wasn't! And, like, seriously, you have a freaking octopus tentacle right there, and it's just us doing nothing with it except having it just stand there and wiggle around? But then again, this probably was made for toddlers. I mean, can't you tell by the fact that there's no effort put into any of the animations at all? Oh, seems like the only two things I actually liked were the Sesame Street games and the Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood games, because they actually had some effort put into them. And just... But, okay, yeah, I'll tell you about this at the end, but I kind of get this now. That's it.
Thanks for telling an awesome sharing story about me. Stories are best when you share them with others. Just like Zora Neale Hurston.
Yeah, just like her and every other author in existence. And of course everybody shares their stories. Is what, you're just gonna write up this super cool thing and just be like, I'll keep it to myself? No, you only do that if you write something horrible. We'll get to you. Once more. But, like, you, again, say that about any of these authors.
Charles Dickens, Nellie Bly. Nellie Bly wrote about some big and sometimes scary adventures she went on. Nellie was bold. That means she was brave and willing to try new things. Hey, let's create a story about Yadina being bold.
Yeah, wanting to try new things. Being bold with her stories. Exactly what this isn't. They aren't bold with their stories. I mean, why would they? It's for toddlers. They'll think anything is bold, won't they? Hey, waving keys in your face. Bold move, Mom. This show's probably animated in like Flash animation.
At the playground, Yadina was too scared to try the monkey bars, so she went on
the slide.
At the playground, Yadina was too scared to try the monkey bars, so she went on the slide. When suddenly, Dr. Zoom was carried away.
What the fuck? Who's Dr. Zoom? Like, what? Whatever. Maybe this story will actually go somewhere.
When suddenly, Dr. Zoom was carried away
by
a bird.
It's her turtle.
Hang on, Dr. Zoom!
Hang on, Dr. Zoom! Oh, right, you're right here with me. Hang on, Dr. Zoom, clone! I'll get you out of there! Wait, he's actually Paper? Hang on, Dr. Paper Clone Zoom! I'll get you out of there!
Next, Yadina had to be bold and chase after Dr. Zoom using her bicycle.
Do the monkey bars come back at one point?
Jetpack. Yadina had to be bold and chase after Dr. Zoom using her jetpack.
Yeah. Too bad we can't have color in here. Seriously, it would have been so easy to just draw this in like Microsoft Paint. You just draw a line. I'd color this green, and then the rest of it blue.
Come on.
Put the cardboard and put all this here, and then just, that's it. You're done. You don't even need any effort put into it at all, because that's what they're kind of going for.
Then Dr. Zoom landed on top of a tower. Then Dr. Zoom landed on top of a tower.
Okay.
To save Dr. Zoom, Yadina had to be bold and climb up
the monkey bars, because that's the whole thing she was scared to try in the first place.
To save Dr. Zoom, Yadina had to be bold and climb up the monkey bars. Yadina, I knew you could do it.
I'm here too. Yeah.
To celebrate rescuing Dr. Zoom, she gave her best turtle friend a big snack. To celebrate rescuing Dr. Zoom, she gave her best turtle friend a big snack.
But
Turtle-tastic story. The end.
Well, at least this actually went somewhere. So it's kind of better than the other stories here. But we can go further. But then Yadina realized that it was cardboard, and okay, I should probably stop making these jokes.
Thanks for telling such a cool story about me being bold. When you really want to do something, be bold, just like Nellie Bly.
They used that same clip again. Just like Nellie Bly. What? Wait, they seriously couldn't have him say it again? Just like Nellie Bly. Right. It sounds like he didn't even really say it with much enthusiasm. I think he just went with take one and just went home.
Charles Dickens.
Nothing.
Charles Dickens used his imagination to write great stories. Stories that lots of people still love today. Ooh, let's create...
You could say that about anyone else! Yeah, so this one I actually know about. So let's talk about that in more detail. Charles Dickens is best known for writing A Christmas Carol, which is a story about a guy named Scrooge. Mm, Ebenezer Scrooge, who basically you have actually, I can't spoil the story. You have to read it for yourself. Yes, he was known for using his imagination because free spirits in the story, but and it has been and it was loved today. Okay, so there you will notice the many ways people all have basically parodied the story on shows.
Which story should we try?
This one, it's the final one, and then we'll be done.
One day, Brad was laying down on his
Beanbag.
One day, Brad was laying down on his beanbag.
Why? That's not.
When suddenly, Brad imagined it was
A castle.
When suddenly, Brad imagined it was a castle.
Wow, and he's sitting on it.
And Brad imagined he was in outer and Brad imagined he was in the ocean.
You're gonna drown! Imagine it.
Brad imagined he saw.
This is another story that will never go anywhere. Like, Danny imagined that he saw a thing. It's not even a story, it's just Brad imagined all this shit. The end. Like, that's not a story. But whatever, the toddlers won't know that.
Then Brad imagined he saw.
Brad, why the hell are you scared?
Now that's using your imagination.
Yeah, that's using the limited imagination that they give me. So what the hell? Why are you scared? They're just worms. They're not gonna crawl up and bite you like a leech and suck up your blood like leeches. They're just worms that crawl around and stuff. I mean, fine. Think of it as icky and disgusting, sure, but it looks like he's terrified out of his mind. What the hell?
And Brad imagined he was holding.
Bowling.
And Brad imagined he was holding a bowling ball. Whew, my imagination is exhausting.
The limited imagination that this game is giving me is so exhausting. Also, it's your imagination. Why is it like, oh my god, imagining all this shit happening to me has made me so tired. Better get some imaginary rest. Oh no, I'm too tired to imagine that. Like, what?
So, Brad imagined he was relaxing in the museum.
That's the art room. That's the art room. That's the freaking art room. From the other story. Hey, I was joking about, like, if you show me this, then I'll believe it was the museum. But what? Then why the hell do they make it to the museum would look like a wicked bird's nest as the few stories ago? What? Also, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand this laziness.
So, Brad imagined he was relaxing in the circus. Ooh! Now there's a story I loved. End.
Yeah, there's a story I loved because I'm actually and like okay. Why was his mouth going? Just moving like normal when he was going, ooh. Yeah, see, my mouth does that when it does that. When it go, ooh. Whatever.
Thanks for telling such a silly story about my imagination. Using your imagination makes everything more fun. Just like Charles Dickens.
Just like limited storytelling abilities. Which is what you have at Wait, what?
Charles Dickens.
Oh, it's just changing the color. Okay. And that finally wraps up the PBS Kids series. And wait, what is this? Alma's Way. What the hell is this? Hold on, is this in the show section? What? It says everything, but it isn't showing me everything.
Back.
Why didn't it show me Alma's Way? What is Alma's Way anyway? Are there other shows I didn't know about that they haven't shown me? Okay, so far so good. Nothing is really... Okay, we've already done all of this. Yeah, we've already done that. Okay, so, there's only 2 games, so... Yeah, I'm not gonna put off the true not off anymore. I mean, I haven't been putting it off. I didn't even know it existed before now, so... Guess we're just gonna play these 2 games in order to truly wrap this all up. Like, there's only 2 games, and then at that point, it'll be done. Bop or Pop, huh?
Let's play Bop or Pop.
Whoa, fluid animation!
Let's try to get the balloon through it. Woohoo!
What the? What?
Bounce the balloon over all of these toys, and then the balloon will fall. Yeah!
Okay, well, I keep cutting off her speed. Of her dialogue. What the?
Hi, Junior. Let's practice bopping.
Why is it just telling me what to do?
When the balloon gets close to our hands, it's time to tap where you want it to go. Let's keep playing in the backyard. Vamos!
No, not the backyard. You could potentially lose your balloon this way.
Lots of room to play out here.
Why does it keep telling me where to tap?
Woohoo! Wait for the balloon to get to me. Then tap where you want the balloon to go.
Alright, at this point, we have one final game left to play, and it's Party at Alma's. In fact, actually, I didn't notice. I think she hasn't said her name. I mean, maybe she did, and I forgot, but maybe it's pronounced Alma? Okay, no, it's probably Alma. Okay, let me know if I mispronounced it. Or maybe it'll let me know. Hope I pronounced it right. It isn't what? Okay, that's...
Welcome to the birthday party. Help Mommy, Papi, and Abuelo host this party by preparing activities for our guests.
How do I move?
Let's decorate this room. Tap the decoration box to choose the decorations. Ooh, I love that!
This is a Sims ripoff. Nope. Alright. Now, this finally wraps up the PBS Kids Games series. In the end, well, and I guess that the games may not have been for me. I mean, obviously, it's called PBS Kids, for God's sake, but I feel like if you're making something for games for a thing called PBS Kids, then I feel like that convinces you to not put as much effort into it because it's for kids. They'll never understand the difference. They don't understand flaws. But, I feel like it's because I believe that even if you're making something that's catered towards kids, you should put it in your best efforts to make it for something like just make a game that everyone can enjoy, not just one specific genre of people. I mean, okay, except for adult games, but like if you're making a kids game, just make it in a way that kids can enjoy and adults can also enjoy. Like with TV shows. Oh, it's like SpongeBob. That has some adult jokes in it, but kids won't notice it. They won't get it. And at all. Like the algae one. I didn't really get it at all. And I had to look it up to get it. But making games should be the same thing. Make it for kids and adults if you're making it for children. I mean, sure, some of these have age requirement kind of thing stamped on it. Like for instance, this game that I have Jumpstart Escape from Adventure Island from the Wii. It has this age sticker for ages 5 to 9. It's on there, meaning you know exactly what you're gonna get. And I got this when I was obviously in that age group. Nowadays, I feel like it'd be called shovelware. Because, looks kind of weird, stuff like that, but and again, it's paining. It kind of pains me to see these things that had shows where they were good, but then you go into the gaming sector, and it just has little to no effort put into it at all. Like sometimes they use still images and don't even bother animating anything. And again, only 2 shows were ones that I felt like put actual effort into their games. But I'm not saying that all the games are bad. It's just that I'm turned off by them because I'm not in the age demographic. But all in all, if it helps kids learn, then it's fine. It's all fine. And in the end, I've kind of grown accustomed to this. So, once this video ends, I'll never go back to PBS Kids and their website. Because, again, this is the series finale. I'm not just going to go, oh, psych, guys! Here's more shit! Like I kind of did before, like Word Go games were the end. Not really. Here's some bonuses where I play all the other games. But, I mean, that one was because I kind of wanted to. This is because, well, how it just feels complete. And, I feel like if I pick up the mantle again and play games, like, when new shows come out, they'll only have, a few games that won't be good for, videos and stuff. So, this is it. Finally time to end this. And in the end, I'm kind of glad that I got to experience all this. I'm glad that I really got to experience all this, and I can thank you all so much for watching this. Like, this series is probably the channel at its most popular. Like, every episode has, like, over 100 views, some of them in the thousands, and I can't thank you enough for watching this through to the end. Even in my most rash moments, my most salty ones, even when I was angry and just kind of irrational throughout it all, it was still fun. Kinda. I mean, after all, it's kind of weird that this is what led to my channel growth, but I'm not complaining. Months of time into this. Part of me might miss this, and another part of me is probably relieved that we don't have to go through this again, but to everybody who watched this to the very end, I really hope that you subscribe to the channel and stay in order to watch more videos that I post, because I have other videos, you know. I have Roblox videos, I have stuff of this game, and I have stuff of this game, and don't worry, I will get onto that, and this game, and I'll also get onto that. I also have other stuff too, and just, I hope you check it all out. And with all that out of the way, it's time to close the curtains and end this show. See you all next time. You know, at least this was better than Cartoon Network's games. Those are a whole different pile of shit.